What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another banger video from 500 Pound Squid. I am joined once again by Sav. Say hello.
Hi.
Today we are watching the Truth Behind My CRUMBL Cookies video from AMBERLYNN, which, if you're not aware, is a video of AMBERLYNN eating sexually a cookie, licking it and rubbing frosting on her breast.
And becoming more naked as the video goes on.
Yes. Although it is not a feeder video, the feeding has no sexual aspect to it at all.
The cookie's irrelevant.
Yeah. This is a video that we have watched because we, before being AMBERLYNN content creators, we're first and foremost AMBERLYNN haters. So if something gets in the way and we can't, watch something the same day, we have to watch it because that's just something we need. Like hating to me is like water or food. It's something I wouldn't be able to go 24 hours without. So I think to illustrate how absolutely stupid and insane AMBERLYNN is, I do want to issue an apology to a reaction channel. So we had seen... Well, there's a lot of people in the AMBERLYNN verse that are either not tech savvy or just, a little gullible. You see a lot of people talking about how Amber is talking to them directly. AMBERLYNN, is in their streams or whatever, or in their comments, and you always look, and it's always a fake AMBERLYNN. Not that she doesn't go.
It doesn't help as well that there are a non-zero amount of people who think that AMBERLYNN and Foodie Beauty know who they are and watch all of their content, and they are genuinely delusional about it.
With all that in mind, we had seen a channel that was claiming that AMBERLYNN did go into their stream chats and talked, and we were like, there's no way that's
She's
happening.
A boomer.
Yeah. This is some boomer or
just
something.
Being objective, no disrespect.
No disrespect, because so I'm gonna say their viewership, they get a couple of views like concurrently during the stream, like during the live stream. There's a few people there concurrently, like
yeah, and by a few, he really does mean a few. Like literally maybe 5-10 viewers absolute maximum, but the majority of the time literally just a small handful of people hanging out in the stream chat.
Which is great.
We do mean 2 to 3 people, which is totally fine.
Which is great because I do love... I know I have a lot of friends that do streams that have, like, that amount of people, and it's really fun always to go in. And they're having fun, and they're doing... I
hate big streams. No meme. I love a small... I'm not even being a bitch. I love a small stream chat. It's the funnest kind of stream to watch.
So we're not talking shit about this at all. We're just saying this to highlight the absurdity.
Giving context.
Yeah. So, they had said that AMBERLYNN, was always going into their streams and everything. We were like, oh, yeah, sure, all right.
Yep, sure. And that 1 minute man in my chat is the real 1 minute man. Oh, yes. Right? Yeah, that kind of thing. And
lo and behold, in this video, without spoiling anything, in this video, AMBERLYNN gives a direct shout out. Well, it's not a very good shout out because she doesn't say anyone's name, but she posts the video.
Negative shout out, yeah.
Yeah, she posts the video from that lady, and then also like a day later, AMBERLYNN's in her chat. And the whole point of bringing this up is that, well, first of all, we're apologizing. We are sorry we did not believe you. We're absolute fools for not thinking that AMBERLYNN is insane enough to be going around to the smallest reaction channels.
Every single channel that makes content about her.
Yeah.
Think about that. Not even the biggest the loser, the most ridiculous lol cows are not doing this. Right? I'm sorry people like to say that he's watching their content, but I know Darkside Phil's not watching your video. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, if you're other than like a very specific 1 or 2 people, I'm very sorry. You might have to come to terms with this one day, but Phil's not watching you.
Yeah.
Right? Foodie Beauty's not watching you. Chris Chan is not watching you.
Yeah.
Gene Cobra is not watching you. These people are not watching you. I'm very sorry. It just is what it is. Because at the end of the day, they're people too. And even though they don't have much going on, generally speaking, other than what we're about to talk about, they are not watching you. Okay? They're just not. Especially if there are other streamers or content creators who get 100,000 views on their videos or have 2,000 to 5,000 people watching them at the same time, which AMBERLYNN has a number of reaction channels that stream about her. I'm thinking specifically, Oh Lordy, It's Jordy, and
we know
Alex
that she
Shook,
goes into.
they get,
We know she watches both of them.
yeah, she gets anywhere. Those people get, like, I think Jordy will have like a few thousand people in his stream at any given time while he streams about her. So surely this would be the focus of her day. This would be where she uses her energy, if at all, right? I mean, obviously we know, because we are not lolcows, that you should not be in these people's stream chats at all that are talking out about you. You should not be watching this at all. And most people know this. But that's why she's a lolcow, is because she is watching this and she's addressing it. But you would think that her focus would be on the people that get hundreds or thousands of concurrent viewers, because they do exist. But rather, we now have proof that she is spending her time on literally anybody and everybody that talks about her, which is an insane way to live your life.
And what makes it even weirder, because I guess like maybe if you're not watching the big channels but you're watching the small channels, I guess that's less weird, because maybe you're trying to find people that you think are more objective. That is what she says in some of the chat messages, that she likes this lady because she is objective, or I guess more so than other people. But we know that she watches the big channels as well.
She's in all of them. So, I mean, I just get this mental picture. I mean, we know Amber does literally nothing all day, right? She bought a sit-stand desk to sit at all day to pretend she was working, because her other girlfriend had a job full-time that was a work-from-home job. And she would just sit at it for 8 or 9 hours a day watching the H3 podcast and playing with Lego. So we know that she has very little going on. But it's astounding just how little she has going on and how much fucking time she has on her hands to do this stuff.
Yeah.
It's also an insane way to live, because holy shit, like, no wonder she's so fucking crazy. Can you imagine if you're a person like
all
this?
Her time just going and watching people hate her.
You're a person like this who has such a large, hater base, right? With so many people streaming and making videos about you and talking about you, and so many forums and websites and videos and streams. And we know if she's watching these ones that have like 3 concurrent viewers, she must be looking at like literally everything.
Yeah.
Which would probably take up your whole fucking day.
Yep.
I just can't imagine living that way.
Absolutely. Well, with our apology out of the way, we apologize for thinking that AMBERLYNN was not the most insane narcissistic person on earth. The fact that the fact that I didn't realize that sooner is, that's a failing on my behalf. So I was gonna say,
truly, the biggest mistake we made was assuming that she is not the biggest fucking loser possible.
Yep.
And I'm not saying watching this woman makes you a loser. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying watching every fucking channel, down to the ones that should be the least concern. Like, the bottom of the priority list would probably be the channels with like 10 concurrent viewers, when you have other people that get thousands of concurrent viewers.
Yeah.
So we really underestimated how much of a fucking loser she is. And that was our biggest mistake, I guess. So apologize for giving her too much credit.
R.I.P. Bozo to both of us. And let's get into the truth behind my CRUMBL cookies video.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is actually
Very fitting shirt as her face is entering full moon phase. Also December 31st, so she is very behind because this is about 10 days later.
Actually, she's ahead. Checkmate.
Amberlynn likes to say she's ahead when she's posting old videos.
Yeah.
What's her logic
about
again?
She's just getting ahead. So she's filming January 9th's work on December 31st. Therefore, she's working ahead. Right?
Oh,
So it's like
yeah.
if I logged into work tomorrow and I worked on, January 20th's work,
Yeah.
I'm working ahead. So I'm actually exemplary at my job. I'm actually doing a really good job.
That would actually work if she had to work more than 1 hour every other day.
Yeah.
But the fact that she works 1 hour every other day, that kind of falls apart. But you do you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do what works best for you and your family.
the 31st. So I love being ahead in my videos, so I can definitely upload
She said it again.
Oh my god, here we go.
every other day through
I know we said that we had watched this earlier yesterday.
I forgot about
but I
that.
completely forgot about that. That is so funny.
guys. But it's moments like this where I wish I wouldn't have done that, because it's like by the time this goes up, this is probably old news, but who knows? Those things stay floating around.
Okay. I don't know if she knows this, but she makes her own schedule.
Yes.
If she wanted to upload this video in between the Q&A and just start it by saying, hey, this video is in between the Q&A because I want to get this up ASAP. But she acts like there's nothing she could do. She's like, oh,
Nope.
man, I'm so ahead, but I really wish I wasn't, because if I wasn't ahead, then I could get this up right away. Well, fucking just post it on December 31st then. It's that easy.
Yeah, wouldn't it be amazing?
Yeah, her and Phil,
Reminds me of someone else. I was just gonna say, reminds you of someone else.
another similarity. They both make their own schedule,
And
yet-
do it in the most ridiculous way possible, and then whine and bitch about having no
About
no
their
free
schedule.
time
Yeah.
or things about the schedule.
Yeah,
Yep.
great.
around for forever sometimes. But today is the 31st of December, so hello. And we just need to talk about this cookie crumble thing
Oh,
for
great.
the
No, thank you.
last time. I kind of want to do a
How much you want, Beth? This is not the last time.
Oh, absolutely not.
timeline of events and kind of explain the situation a little more, especially to people who probably have no idea what's going on. Literally in April of last year, I sent a seductive video to my partner at the time, and since then,
Isn't it so funny?
Seductive.
It's not very seductive, I'll be honest with you. But do you remember at the time people were trying to figure out when she made the video, and people were able to
Yes.
figure it out because CRUMBL cookie has weekly flavors, and she had gotten one of the weekly flavors. So detectives, these people are detectives. Do
you remember how much it sent me to read that people
Yeah.
figured out when the video was recorded based on which cookie flavors were featured in the video?
Yep.
I was fucking dead. I could not get over it. It's so funny.
That's
what
one of those
what an
things.
amazing situation.
Yeah, that's just one of the things where it's so fucking funny. It's hilarious.
I just remember going on Kiwi Farms and seeing someone post screenshots of CRUMBL Cookie's schedule of cookies for the year and cross-referencing photos of the different seasonal limited time cookies with the cookies featured in AMBERLYNN's CRUMBL cookie video and comparing it to arrive at a time frame. They narrowed it down to a time frame of 4 or 5 days that she could have filmed it, and then they compared it to what YouTube videos she filmed at the same time. Oh my god, it was just awesome. Honestly, I loved it, and I still love it.
When you have a whole army of haters against you, it's nothing stays a secret for long.
Nope.
then it has been leaked by somebody, and it happened on my birthday.
By somebody.
At night, while I was literally at my grandma's. So it happened on December 27th. I'm literally at my grandma's house. If people are really out here thinking I'm sitting on my grandma's couch and we're all just laughing and having a good time together, but I'm over here leaking and looking at my stuff.
That makes no sense, because she could have leaked it at some time before. So what had happened, and like I said, we had watched this video already. So I don't want to get into too many spoilers, but she does relay a sequence of events that is just incorrect.
Yeah.
It was somebody that had posted on Twitter. Nobody sent it to reaction channels. Well, I mean, somebody might have screen recorded the video that was posted on Twitter and then sent that to reaction channels. But I recall watching Jordy's stream where he's basically like, AMBERLYNN just fucking wrong about how this happened. So no, you don't have to have posted it on that day for it to have been you. The leak could have happened any time before that, where she, not really a leak, but if her or Emily posted it somewhere, that's what makes the most sense to me.
And that's the other thing. I think she's being willfully ignorant on purpose to avoid responsibility here, because she's saying, no, I couldn't have leaked it myself. Like, people are saying, oh, I bet it came from, the call's coming from inside the house, right? Like, AMBERLYNN leaked it herself, kind of thing. Yeah. So AMBERLYNN is running with that and saying, well, no, how could I possibly have shared the video myself when I was at my grandma's house, idiots?
Yeah, with the absolute worst alibi.
Well, and that's just it. Also, though, saying that AMBERLYNN is the source of the leak doesn't mean that we think AMBERLYNN went on Twitter or Instagram and posted it, right? I think what most people assume happened is that AMBERLYNN shared it with more people than she's letting us know, or that Emily, so AMBERLYNN is responsible by way of sending it to Emily, who is a proven feeder, who is very highly esteemed in the feeder community as a creator and distributor of feeder porn. Yes. Factually fucking based, by the way, based on her past. An actual creator and distributor of feeder porn. So it makes complete sense that she would have taken AMBERLYNN's videos and shared them in some capacity, which I believe, therefore, would be, I think that's what more people are thinking about when they say that the leak came from AMBERLYNN or Emily.
Exactly.
I don't think people are thinking what she's saying, which is that AMBERLYNN made a Twitter and posted it on there.
Yeah. And I forgot what I was going to say. It'll come back to me.
Sexual photos and videos, and I'm sending them to reaction channels. If you guys think that that's me, I don't know what to tell you, but I have a full-fledged alibi.
Yeah, see, it's just the weird thing she does. She's running with the story, and then she's running with the story where she can pretend to have an alibi on it, and she's just going with it even though it makes no sense and it's not actually what people are saying. She loves to do this.
So I had no idea that this was happening. I'm literally blowing out candles. I'm playing a card game with my family. I'm opening birthday gifts. I'm like bawling my eyes out because my mom got me the most sentimental thing ever, and I still haven't shown you guys that. So while all that's happening, someone is actually leaking this video. No. So I have no idea about it. I wake up the next morning on the 28th, and that's when I find out. And all I know is that 2 reaction channels saw it. I know that Jordy saw it and FFG saw it. And in my brain,
this is
the reason why they saw it was because the person who created a fake Twitter, I guess, sent it to them directly. So the reason why it didn't bother me that bad is because
that's just not true. That's not what happened. Somebody had posted it, and then people had shown, like, Jordy, like, hey, look, somebody's posting AMBERLYNN's Cookie Crumble video. The Twitter account, from what I know, is just a random person that just came out of nowhere and then posted the video, but they didn't contact anyone. From what I know, it's all a little murky because the Twitter account got deleted. You can't really check stuff for yourself now. But from what I understand, is that to your understanding as well? Does that sound right?
I don't know. I thought there was something about an Instagram account sending it to like 5 or 6 people or something. Wasn't that part of it?
No, that was a different thing. That was the quote unquote Lithuanian guy who said that he had the mashed potatoes video.
Right.
Which is
yes.
Which is
still unproven.
Probably fake. Yeah, probably fake because he's not coming out with it. If you got it, just show it. I would love to see it.
I genuinely thought from the bottom of my heart that the person that did this was just trying to get under my skin. And I believe, as much as I hate Jordy, as much as I hate FFG, I know that they're smart enough not to leak something like that. So I literally was just letting it roll off my back. And I was like, you know what? It is what it is. How could it possibly get any worse? So that day, that is when I filmed Y'all, I know who did this. It was totally Erica. I was accusing her because literally it was the only thing that made sense. 4 people have seen the video, but there's only 2 of them that actually have it. Erica has seen it.
Physically.
Actually have it physically. Yeah, the first time she said that they physically have it, like she put it on a burned disc or something.
Only 2 people have the physical video.
Copy. Yeah,
that was her exact statement. Only
Yeah.
2 people have the video physically.
yeah, and
By which, of course, she means the file is on, that she sent it to them
Yeah.
on, I guess, their phone or something. But it's funny to think that she could mean she put it on like a DVD. She burned it on a DVD.
it's on Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray.
Oh God.
Keep in mind, like what you said earlier, keep in mind with all this stuff that she's going to say, that there's one person in the situation that has a history, a 100% proven factual history of creating and distributing feeder porn. Like that's
Yep.
just something.
And it's not Alexis, and
Nope.
it's not Erica.
Nope, she does
And
not
it's
bring
not
this
Brittany.
up. She does not bring this up at all, from what I remember. There's one person that there's a history of this with.
Alexis has seen it. Tommy has seen it. And Brittany has seen it. But the only people.
Yeah, which one of those
have
people
it-
is a proven feeder that sold feeder porn in the past?
Is it Alexis?
Nope.
Nope. Must be Tommy.
is Erica and Alexis. I never actually sent it to Tommy. I thought I did, but
All right. So this is a good thing that we're recording this a little later, because I think last night or earlier today, Alexis was in someone's chat. I'm just going to assume Jordy's, because she likes to hang out there. In Jordy's chat somewhere, and said that AMBERLYNN did send the cookie crumble video to Emily. So a little inside baseball there. AMBERLYNN did send it, according to Alexis.
thankfully,
go.
I do daily journal. I went back and I was reading like a mad woman, and I never sent it to Tommy.
And look at this BS. See, this
Her source is her own journal. Would this hold up in court?
this combined with Alexis coming out and saying that she did send to Emily makes it sound so fake. Because why wouldn't you just go to your message history and look at that instead?
No, she would go to her journal and look. She would go to her journal and look for the entry that said, "I sent it to Alexis. I did not send it to Emily."
Yeah, so why
the fuck would you write about not doing something?
I was going
in
to say,
your
why would she
journal?
post a not a negative, but something that a null, a zero value? Why would she post that in her or post it? Why would she write that in her journal? Right?
Today, dear diary. Today I didn't punch someone. Today I didn't give exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
And then using her own journal as her source is really funny too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, so it's just that combined with Alexis coming out. No.
I actually showed it to her when she first came to visit me. So she does not have the video at all.
Oh,
when I
that's
told
not what
Tommy
we know.
that this was happening, she was shooketh. When I told Alexis, shooketh. Alexis immediately was like, get the law involved, girly pop. It's neither Tom.
It must be so easy to fool AMBERLYNN. You could do fucking anything to her, and then as long as you're just like, oh my god, could you
Wow,
imagine?
this shocks and outrages me.
Could
Wow.
you imagine Emily
whoa.
when Amber's like, hey, somebody post my cookie crumble video, and Emily's just like, oh, what? Oh, geez. Oh my goodness.
golly
Who did
gee.
that?
Oh gosh, this is shocking.
Yeah.
I'm appalled.
I have no idea who would do that, baby. Baby, who did that? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. And then as long
This
as you
is
do that,
crazy.
as long as you do that, Amber's gonna believe you, apparently. Because that's
Yeah, and we've seen the way that they text before too. They
Yeah.
text like how you text your boss.
yeah.
There were these text messages where she was like,
Good morning.
"Good luck with your doctor appointment today."
Yeah.
Period. Thank you. I wish you all the luck. Period.
Yeah.
Like literally how you text a fucking coworker. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah. She's not giving me any evidence whatsoever other than Emily would not do that, which is, by the way, a girl that she has known for like 6 months now, something like that. A girl that she has not, girl that she has not known for a very long time, not long enough to think
To know that
this.
so confidently.
Yeah.
Tommy because Tommy deeply loves me. Like, why would you do
fuck
that
off.
to someone in a relationship?
Why would you? Dude, because she's a fucking freak. If we just go based off what we know 100% and not anything that's speculated, Tommy is a fucking freak. She is insane. She is always in like extremely toxic relationships, and she's making theater porn and distributing it. So
we have a video of her giving a tearful eulogy at her ex's funeral 2 months before she flew out to meet you
and then
told you were the love of her life. Yeah, and then saying the same things to you that she said about her ex, the 1,000-pound one, at the funeral.
And Alexis has told us that you guys fight all the time. And specifically, one thing that you thankfully confirmed for us was that Tommy, or God, I really don't want to say Tommy, but it just slips off the tongue sometimes because she always calls her that. Emily said, I would rather kill myself so I could be with my ex-girlfriend that died 2 months ago than be living here with you. Is that not a sign of a toxic relationship? Maybe I'm not a relationship expert, but come on,
Sounds
dude.
healthy to me.
Yeah.
For one. And for two, Tommy.
Every relationship has their ups and downs. I think you're being closed-minded.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
I don't think you can judge them.
I constantly tell you I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah.
So to get what I want.
Sure.
And it's fine.
And I mean, that's what being in a relationship is all about. We're there for the highs and the lows.
Yep. Look at this pause, by the way.
Pretty cool.
Person. Like, she knows that this would freaking hurt me. And she doesn't.
Okay, like, none of this matters. Like, you're just telling us, no, Tommy
She
knows
goes,
this
why
would
would
hurt
Tommy
me.
do that? She knows it would hurt me.
Yeah.
She should know more than anybody about doing things that hurt your partner on purpose because they hurt your partner.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Doesn't want to hurt me. She wants to do everything she can not to do that.
Like I said, this is just the worst argument whatsoever. Like the whole argument, and I'm repeating myself for like a third time, but our whole argument is that no, actually, Tommy loves me so much. That's your whole argument.
Alexis, I know it's not her. She immediately said, get the law involved.
And again, so it's not Alexis because Alexis said, no, get the law involved. It's so fucking easy to trick Amber, apparently.
She's OJ Simpson. She's writing that If I Did It book.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
fucking checkmating us right now.
Yeah.
And she's currently in her healing and happy era. And I'm so proud of her because she definitely...
This is so
Is she healing
funny.
and happy, though? Because she's still making videos talking shit about you, girl.
So when Amber was in, her name's Elizabeth. I wish I remembered the full name to give her a small shout out. Hendrickson?
Richardson.
Elizabeth Richardson. That's the lady we were talking about earlier. So shout out to her. Amber was in her chat saying like, oh man, I can't believe I thought Alexis actually changed him in my video that's going up tomorrow. I give her like a shout out, and that's so funny now. Again, that goes back to the schedule thing. Like, dude, why can't you just post the video earlier? You make your own schedule.
Why not just record it and then upload it? I don't understand that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And yeah, so she was like, God, yeah, I can't believe I'm so stupid to believe Alexis had changed and was healing. So this is just such a funny line right now.
She doesn't want to. And for two, Tommy thinks she can not to do that. And Alexis, I know it's not her. She immediately said, get the law involved. And she's currently in her healing and happy era. And I'm so proud of her because she definitely deserves it.
She's in her healing and happy era.
And so I mean, Amber would know what Alexis is going through more than us, but like I wonder if Amber is just like, she's saying she's going through her healing era because she's not talking shit about her anymore on the internet, Like,
yeah, true.
Doesn't she? I think Alexis has a girlfriend. It's not like she's going through a breakup or anything that we know of. It could have changed since we saw that last video when they were in Wisconsin, but. Yeah, she's like, oh, she's healing finally because she's not making fun of me on the internet anymore.
It wouldn't be her. She's healing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, AMBERLYNN, why did you seem like so happy and you were smiling in that video where you were like accusing Erica? It's not that I was happy. I literally was just like too shocked to even be mad. I was like, whatever. 2 reaction channels saw it. Like, I really don't care. Like, what are they going to do with it? They're probably going to talk shit about it. And that's that. But no one else was going to see it from what I
Kiwi
understood.
Farms?
Because I thought the person who made the Twitter sent it to those 2 reaction channels and then they deleted their Twitter. And I thought that was literally the end of it. So the 29th happened and I low-key was just like staying.
Amber, who is that person? Who's the person that posted in the first place? That's what I want to know.
And off of social media, so I have no idea what happened that day. So then on the 30th, that is when the video went up where I was like, Erica, I know it was you who did that. And I'm telling you, I don't know why I was shocked, but I was literally shocked. People were like, AMBERLYNN, we know you did it, just to stir up some drama, just to stir up some views. I'm sorry, but if I wanted to stir up drama and stir up some views, I would have released that video, like letting y'all know, like, this is what's about to go down. Like, follow me over here because it's
Amber's so oh no, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. Okay, so Amber's really upset about it, but then she also talks about how she wanted to release it and make money off of it. And I know it's different, like if you post it versus someone else, but I don't know. Rubs me the wrong way a little bit, but you know, maybe I guess it is a difference.
It's about to be over there. Like, I wouldn't just send it to 2 random reaction channels. Like, would not happen that way. And I'm telling you, that is so out of my character. And for anyone to think that I would do this, you do not know me.
But she has been talking about how she would post it, right? She's saying,
well, that's just it. It makes it's either now that what she said before was just a cope, or that now she's lying to make herself more of a victim.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so either she was saying it before, like, oh, I'm not even bothered because I don't even care. Like, it's so funny. Like, it's so unserious and I so don't care. So much so that I would love to share this myself. You know, maybe I will one day. I mean, either that was the cope back then or that was really true. If we take that at face value, then it means now she's feigning distress and really isn't that bothered about it, but is pretending to be for attention. Either or is not a good scenario.
Yeah, either or is not good. The fat on her face, look at this. She looks like a toddler, like just like all the baby fat around. She looks like a really fat toddler.
Especially because she looks all messy right now, you know? Like her hair's all fucked up, her makeup, messy shirt.
I can't wait until we get the weigh-in. Because
Me too, I really can't wait. That's gonna be some crazy shit for sure.
I don't think she'll tell us anything until she's down to 520 though.
It's been so long.
Yeah. Yep.
At all. I said that if I was ready, I would share it on my own time. But instead, someone else chose that for me, and I didn't get to decide this. And then on top of people saying it was me who leaked it, there was another group of people who were like, actually, AMBERLYNN and Tommy are like selling it on like random websites.
That's definitely the most likely. And not even Amber. I honestly could imagine Emily being the one behind all of this. And,
I could too.
And Amber not knowing all that much. Because Amber is incredibly dumb. Not even like in a mean way. In a like, girl, I hope there's someone in your life that can kind of steer you the right way because you're just so dumb. You're a danger to yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
So 100%. Yeah, I could absolutely
be taken advantage of like that. She's clueless.
Yeah, I absolutely could see Emily doing this behind her back and Amber not believing it because Emily tells Amber, "Oh, I love you," and that's all she needs. Because we just heard that earlier. Amber rolled out Emily because Emily says, "I love you." So cool.
First of all, no. I made it very clear that if I was to show this video, y'all would know about it. Y'all would have known about it. So all of these things were adding up and I was starting to feel super overwhelmed. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. People actually think that I did this. That was upsetting. As if it couldn't get any worse. All of a sudden, hundreds of people were seeing it, which I have no idea how that happened because it's like, if this person only sent it to 2 reaction channels,
okay,
which reaction channel did it?
Look, she doesn't even know what the fuck is going on in her own story because that's not what happened. It's not like it just got sent to 2. Is she? I don't remember. So I know, like I said, I know we watched this earlier. I don't remember, and I'm going to be looking out for this. Does she low-key say that like Jordy or FFG, which first of all, why, if they were going to send it to two people, why is FFG one of them? I've never heard her talk about Amber.
Yeah.
Also, I
No,
never
not
watch
really.
FFG, so she might.
She rarely, her focus is definitely Foodie Beauty.
Yeah. So she doesn't even know her own story. Somebody posted on Twitter, and that's what happened. And some people screen record that and then send it to Jordy and FFG, but it was out there for anyone to see.
And where did they leak it? Like, how have so many...
What do you mean, where did they leak it? It was on Twitter. They leaked it on that the guy that deleted his Twitter account. He's the one that uploaded that onto Twitter.
People seen this. I feel fucking violated. People are making fun of me. People are calling me cringe. People are watching a video that I did not give permission to watch.
I mean, it was extremely cringe. You're
Yeah, it was
a
definitely
550-pound woman spreading icing on your titties, and doing the hand draw
Orgasming
thing.
while eating a cookie.
Yeah, and taking off your bra and rubbing your titties. It was cringe, Amber. It's okay to admit that.
At this point,
We're all
I'm
cringe
triggered.
sometimes.
I feel violated. I feel disrespected. I feel disgusted. I literally feel sick. And
But if she posted it herself, that would have been the same reaction. Do you think just because she posted it herself, people weren't gonna think it was cringe and disgusting?
I truly believed that Erica was the person who did this. So it was last night on the 30th. I am feeling all these ways. And then Jordy goes live, and I go into his live stream and I talk in his chat because he has such a large platform, and I let it be known.
You know who has a large platform? You. Why don't you use your platform instead of going into reaction channels? This is one thing that's really keeping her as a top tier locale. The way she's going into Jordy's streams and going into going in different comment sections, going into people with 10 viewers at a time.
Yep.
I did not leak this because that is what Jordy was saying. That is what the chat was saying. And I wanted everyone to know.
Again, if I'm recalling correctly, Jordy and a lot of people, they weren't saying that Amber leaked it, as in Amber was on her couch, her grandma's couch, leaking the video. They were saying that Emily had done it somehow. You and Emily are in cahoots making feeder porn or something.
From me that I did not do this. So instead of people believing me, they wanted to believe the more fun narrative. So they were still believing, nope, you did it. Tommy did it. And I'm telling you, since everything was...
The more fun narrative is a narrative that the person that has created and distributed feeder porn has done it again. How is that the more fun narrative? That's just the common one. If you show
the
this,
one that makes most sense.
If you show this to 1,000 people that don't know who AMBERLYNN is and just get them like quickly caught up, like, hey, this video leaked and here are the people and here's a little bit of backstory about them. Or like almost 100% of them are going to pick the feeder.
Was already so freaking heavy, and I felt like his audience and him were taunting me, and they were calling me a liar, and on top of it, I already felt violated, etc., etc. I snapped. As embarrassing as it is, I had a very mini BPD meltdown.
God.
Yeah,
Oh God.
What were you doing about that?
Mini. Holy shit. If what she was doing is considered very mini on the scale of her meltdowns, then I don't want to see a bad one. This was fucking crazy.
Recall that Amber had said in one of the Q&As that recently happened that she has had BPD episodes with Emily. So that is an absolutely toxic, horrible relationship. Absolutely no way it's not. And yeah, what are we doing about this? What are we doing about our BPD episodes? Can you really sit here and bitch and complain about, it's a BPD episode if you're not doing anything? Like, you're not going to a therapist, you know what your problem is, and you're not doing anything about it.
Yeah, so she's unmedicated. She's not in any kind of therapy. She talks to ChatGPT about her problems, confirmed by the way.
Alexis.
So
in a situation like that, are you really just supposed to sit down and say, you know what, honey, it's okay, you're right, it was a BPD episode? No, that's ridiculous, because she's not doing a single damn thing about it.
I was not able to regulate my emotions in that moment because it was like thousands of people.
I could not regulate my emotions. She couldn't do anything. She had to act like a fucking brat on the internet.
Fire over something that I literally am not lying about. Truly, in that moment, like, I felt like the whole world was against me. So during that episode that I had, like, I was out of character. Like, I was in his chat saying things that I normally wouldn't.
Was she out of character? I don't know.
I think it was very much herself.
I feel like she was in character.
I was posting on my community tab, and then people were saying that I was drunk. Like, no, literally, I was completely sober. Like, what you witnessed was a symptom of my BPD. And I know a lot of people like,
no one cares. I'm sorry to tell you, no one cares. You cannot hide behind that crutch for so long. And she just pretended like she was gonna find a therapist in Wisconsin, and conveniently forgot she wasn't in Wisconsin. And then so now she needs to find one in Oklahoma. But wait a second, she's only gonna she's been in Oklahoma for like over a month now. So why haven't you made any progress towards that?
Well, and not to mention the 9 months before meeting Tommy that she was also already in Oklahoma without a therapist and saying she was going to find one.
Yep. So a much longer time frame, or like a year and like 4 months or something, 5 months, where she could have gone a therapist, and she just has not. So I'm sorry if I don't, sit here and I'm like, oh man, you have BPD. That's so tough.
You're just making excuses. Fine, let it be an excuse. But I'm literally explaining to you and trying to give you an explanation of the reason why I was behaving the way I did. It doesn't matter. Okay, but I'm telling you, I felt so overwhelmed and triggered and just like violated. What has been done is not okay. Like, I was literally,
I like the cut just for the violated.
Yeah, that was a weird.
Just, like,
I noticed that
violated.
too.
I felt so overwhelmed and triggered and just like violated. What has been done is not okay. Like, I was literally so triggered that I filmed a whole YouTube video right after the whole drama with me and Jordy. I'm like literally cussing out Erica and Brittany, and I'm telling you, this video will never see the light of day.
Post it, girl.
I am so
Let's see
triggered
it.
in it. Like,
wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. She said after she said her last community post, she had posted, hey Jordy, I'm gonna go enjoy my life now and have fun with my, I don't know, fucking go out or something. And instead she actually recorded a video where she's just crying and bitching about Erica and Brittany. That's cool. I wonder if that's still up.
That's the kind of thing that would be great to show a therapist if you had one.
Yeah. Nope. She did delete all those.
She took it all down, yeah.
Which makes sense. I thought maybe the last one would still be up, but no.
Yeah.
A lot of people suffer with mental illness, and BPD is painful, and it turns you into someone that you're literally not.
I'm sorry, it doesn't turn you into that's you, Amber. That's you, because you won't do anything about it.
I understand that is very much the reason why I need to go to therapy, because of situations like this, when it does feel like the whole world is against you.
But if you're not, then who gives a fuck?
I need to learn how to regulate my emotions, because I could not do it last night. So I end up freaking deleting that video that, like I said, will never see the light of day. Like, no one will ever see that video because I am popping off in it. So then I wake up again.
Wow, that's going to be in like 2060. Somebody's going to make a list of, those like lists that people make, the top 10 pieces of lost media that we haven't found yet. That's going to be on there.
AMBERLYNN popping off at Brittany and Erica.
Yeah.
Again today. And people are still believing everything other than the very thing that makes sense. Like, think for a second.
Oh my God, it's so crazy for her to say that.
Someone who deeply...
Why would Tommy do this to me? Because she's a feeder who fetishizes you. Do you understand that? She doesn't see you as a person. She does not give a fuck about you. She likes you because you're fat.
Yep.
She doesn't care about you. She cares about your fat ass body. Like, just objective fact.
Yeah.
She only found you because she lost the other woman that was your size that she got to 1,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And Amber's the only one that messaged her back on TikTok.
Yep.
That's literally what it is.
He deeply loves me and cares about me, and not only that, she doesn't even have the freaking video.
But now we know that she does have the
How
video.
do you know that? Yeah.
There you go.
And
then
how do you know know that. You were living with her for like 3 months. She very easily could have
She
obtained the
could've gotten
video.
it. Yeah, she could have gotten it. And especially when you're that like insane as Tommy is, then I mean, I wouldn't put a password for her to do it.
She's also very dumb and bad at using technology.
Yep.
So, I mean, we've all seen how AMBERLYNN does a reaction video, for example. She literally records herself with her laptop screen next to her.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how Reddit works. She doesn't understand how Reddit works.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a technologically savvy person.
Nope.
And to make matters worse, and to make it look like I really am the one lying, people contacted Erica, and I saw that Erica today.
To make it look like she's the one lying, not to try to figure out what the hell's going on. They did it to try and make her look that she was lying.
Yep.
Is denying it in messages, saying that she didn't do it, and that supposedly she deleted services. She doesn't even have the same phone. She doesn't have any of the photos that...
So we can't take Erica's word for it, but we can take Tommy's. Because literally all we're going off of is that Tommy said, Emily, sorry, I hate calling her Tommy. All we're going off is that Emily says, we're not even going off the fact that Emily said no. We're going off the fact that Emily just loves Amber so much. But then Erica doesn't have access to the same phone. And it apparently doesn't have it anymore. And we can't believe that.
She once had, etc., etc. But can you genuinely explain to me how a photo that I sent to her reached an Instagram called...
Yes, because this is an old video. Or that's an old picture. I remember seeing that video or that picture in the summertime.
...of Despectful Moments. And I'm literally showing it to you guys right here. These photos were for Erica that I sent to Erica that my mom actually took from.
Yeah, these are... I remember seeing these photos a long time ago, don't you? Or
These
do you?
are awesome.
Yeah.
The only person...
I don't know, but I don't check Instagram, so...
You don't know? Well, maybe I could be wrong, but I swear I had seen at least the one on the right before.
In the whole entire world that received these photos were Erica. So that was just a couple weeks ago.
And then we also just found out that Amber does not know anything about the cookie situation. She doesn't know that a Twitter account posted it and, wasn't a reaction channel that leaked it. So I'm not expecting her to do a deep dive on the on those pictures that got released.
Either Erica or Brittany, because Brittany has seen every single photo and video that I sent Erica, supposedly. That's what
how'd she get it?
She has seen every single one. So if they're the only two people who have seen these two photos of me, how are they not the ones that sent it to Despectful Moments? Like, make that make sense. So what else for me?
Because Emily also has it.
Yep. Alexis also has it. Just saying.
Alexis also has it. And one of these 4 people has created and distributed feeder porn in the past. Just an FYI.
Builds up evidence that it could be Erica or Brittany. And at this point, I'm thinking maybe it's Brittany. Like, this is genuine.
Great. So she came on camera to tell us it was 100% Erica. Erica, I'm coming for you. You motherfucker. She came on camera saying that, and now she's coming on camera saying it's Brittany. So which one is it, girl?
Genuinely all speculation. Like, I am the one that's being violated. A sexual video of me has been released without my permission.
Amber was so happy to tell us that she was going to post and how actually it's not even sexual. It's not that bad. And it's a masterpiece.
She's actually just going to post it herself because it's so unserious. Whatever.
Yep.
Who cares?
People seem to be forgetting that part. Anyways, I'm watching a reaction channel last night, and they go to Brittany's Instagram.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Here's where we got absolutely felted and destroyed.
If you could have seen my jaw fucking drop when this clip came up.
She played that clip, and I said, "Hey, isn't that lady you said said that Amber was in her chat?" And you're like. I don't know. I think you were in denial at that point because I was sure it was her, but you were in denial still.
She was so. I don't mean this in a bad way. I just mean that she's not someone I would watch because she's not. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But she's so not someone that I would think about that I didn't even remember like that woman. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even remember this.
Yeah.
at first. Like I had to like actually be reminded of it, which is so fucking crazy.
Amber,
Amberlynn is such a fucking loser.
what are you
It's actually
doing, dude?
insane. It's insane. It's actually insane.
It absolutely is insane. Just think about how many channels there are dedicated to Amberlynn, and it seems that Amber is actually just going through and watching every single one of them, regardless of whether you get 5 views, or you get 1,000. And that,
Or you get 100,000.
yeah, 100,000. And to me, as a not psychologist, I don't think that's mentally healthy. Just being honest.
Which I can't see anything on Brittany's Instagram. Might I add, I also messaged her last night and I said, which one of you was it? Was it you or Erica? And she hasn't even read the message. She'll never read the message. She's too scared. She's not going to read it. She's not going to reply. But I literally
she's
was like,
scared.
which one of you did it?
Yeah, she's
but when you
scared
go
of
to her
Amber.
profile, if you're not following her, then you can't see any of her posts. But I guess this reaction channel is following her because she was able to see the reels. Literally just a few weeks ago, Brittany is still talking about me on her Instagram. And it is full of bitterness. Someone who wants to attack me and to hurt me, etc. So I'm just going to show you that clip
Full
right
of bitterness.
This
Let's
here.
see.
From November 23rd, when you tell your big back side snack you're at home watching TV, but you're really out living your best life. Meanwhile, they're at home washing their tube sock titties in the sink next to the spoon and plates. Spongegate.
Notice
Okay.
the speed of the chat on the screen, by the way. I'm seeing 3 names.
Yeah.
I have not seen any movement.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not trying to, I'm not, whatever.
We're not shitting
I'm
on
not trying to be
on
mean
them.
to her.
Because like
I'm
we said,
shitting on Amber. There are so many of these channels.
we do like to watch smaller channels, and we like being in the chats of smaller channels.
Yep.
So it's not shitting on her, it's shitting on Amber. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Why are you
it's
spending
fucking
all your
crazy
time?
Because these channels, and again, I don't mean this to shit on her, but channels like this are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of
the
them.
fact is, like, Amberlynn is watching all of these fucking people. It's crazy.
Yeah, and also, can we go back
So I'm
because
just going to show you that clip right here.
This here. From November 23rd, when you tell your big back side snack you're at home watching TV.
your big back side snack, how is that
So-
about Amber? Because I know that Amber was the side girl for
Erica.
Erica.
Yeah, but
Isn't
Brittany.
this is from the
Yeah, this is Brittany.
perspective? This is from the perspective of somebody with the side snack, right? Let's
From
listen one more
November
time.
Yeah.
23rd, when you
Yeah.
tell your big back side snack you're at home watching TV, but you're really out living your best life. Meanwhile, they're at home washing their tube sock titties in the sink next to
Oh.
the spoons and plates.
Well, maybe she's talking from Erica's perspective. I know it's very confusing. I think
Maybe.
she's trying to dunk on Amber by saying, "Oh, Erica told you she was busy, but actually she was just out having fun with me, idiot." Like, I
Okay,
feel like
what-
it could be like that, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I also don't know what Spongegate is. Is Spongegate when Amber came back home? Wait, no, because she came back home in December, right? Wait a second. I cracked the case. December
What?
is when she got back home, correct? Or that's when Vlogmas started and she got back. Amberlynn had posted, so I had watched Zachary Michael's video about this, and he had talked about if there was a Spongegate. And there's nothing
Spongegate?
that people call Spongegate. It just doesn't exist. But Amber did post, I think I didn't vote in the damn, I wish I could find it. But there's just a video. It was like the first day of Vlogmas or something, whenever she got home. And there was a sponge that she left in the sink, and then she was like, "Look at this! This is so dirty!
Oh, the
Isn't
black
that crazy?"
moldy sponge.
That's what I had seen people speculate it was, but that was after this. So I think I cracked at least that part of the case.
How
That part,
so?
Spongegate, is not about Amber. It can't be about Amberlynn because she posted this before
When
Amberlynn
did
had
she
her
post
Spongegate.
this?
December, I think 23rd or something.
I don't think I get it. Brittany posted this on Instagram on December 23rd?
Yes. And then AMBERLYNN sponge thing happened
Before that.
after that.
No, definitely before that.
Oh, but she didn't come home until December, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's after November.
You said December 23rd?
I don't know what day it was. Oh, no, it's November 23rd.
Oh, okay. That makes
yeah.
sense then. Yes,
Yeah.
then that makes sense.
So that can't be damn, I wish she would say when Vlogmas started. That way I could see. Let me try just one
guys,
video.
welcome to-
See if I can find it.
Chinese food buffet instantly.
Vlogmas where we. I also want to throw in that it's woman owned and it's a daily planner, which is what I prefer. And there's like to touch it. I'm actually look at what I came back to. Keep in mind, this was a light, pretty blue color. What?
December 12th. December 12th. So it's definitely not about that sponge thing, which is the only. Do you remember any other SpongeGate that's been going on?
No.
No. I think I had seen people bringing up that it was that, but it obviously isn't. I'm just doing some thinking out loud here. I'm just not completely caught up to or brought into the fact that this is about Amber.
SpongeGate. So this is November 23rd, and this is obviously a reference to AMBERLYNN.
Is
So
it?
clearly, I am massively still on.
Is it obviously? Do you think it's a reference to Amber? Or let me rephrase that. Do you think it's an obvious reference to Amber?
No.
Do you think it is?
I don't know. I have no idea I'm very confused right now. Don't ask me. I have literally no idea what's going on right now. I don't know what anyone's talking about. I don't know what any of this is, which probably means that it's not about Amber, because what the fuck even is any of this?
Erica. And for that, I'm going to apologize. Like, I will gladly apologize. I am not afraid to admit when I am wrong, but we also have to be very realistic. Erica and Brittany are both liars. Erica literally lied to me and to her wife.
Damn, okay, bitch.
For almost a year.
Should we not trust Amber? Because Amber knew that she was with a married woman after like a couple months with her. So Amber spent.
I'm pretty sure she knew immediately.
Yeah, but Erica said that it was like an open relationship or something, and then like halfway in, that's when Amber found out that it's not actually an open relationship, or they were married for tax purposes, something like that. But either way, Amber knew for a good portion of that relationship that she was dating another woman. So Amber had helped her and abetted her in her lies. So there you go. So I don't know why she's throwing her under the bus for lying when she took part just as much.
When you look at the logistics of it all, that is hundreds of lies and deceit.
Oh my God.
But regardless,
you did the
I am
same
done
shit,
talking
dude.
About this. Obviously, I'm not going to.
You helped her with all that, and
You
you
made
knew
a joke about
it.
the homewrecker burrito.
Yeah, you made a joke about the homewrecker burrito. Come on, dude.
This. Obviously, I'm not going to get the freaking law involved, because every time AMBERLYNN brings up the law,
Why would that be obvious?
It makes her look pathetic and weak.
Why would that be obvious though? Because if it's really what you're posing it as, which is like someone sharing explicit material of you, why wouldn't you get the law involved?
That's another reason.
She's just started to say, or she's about to finish saying, that she won't get the law involved because as soon as AMBERLYNN gets the law involved, everyone gets mad at her. Why would that stop you though if you have a legitimate case? I never understand, like, people like AMBERLYNN or DSP say that. If you have a legitimate case that you are so confident that you would win, why would you care that it'll make people hate you? People already hate you. Like, that's the point. People already hate you. Why would it matter? I don't understand that.
I was going to say that this is another reason why this whole thing seems like BS to me, because Amber is saying that, yeah, like, the reason why people make fun of you whenever you threaten to get the law involved is because when do you threaten to get the law involved? You told Becky not to talk about you. That's bullshit. That's not a proper use of the law. I'm trying to think of any other cases, but usually I just know whenever she threatens it, it's all BS. So that's why people make fun of you. If you were to call the cops in this instance, nobody would make fun of you. So that's one thing that makes me really, sus about this, because if it really was something that she 100% knew Emily wasn't a part of or anything, she would not hesitate to call the cops on it. And nobody would make fun of her for it either.
I am genuinely just going based off of, I filmed a video for one person. I sent it to two. I'm the one that should be upset.
I made it for one person, which is why I
sent it to two. Yeah.
Giving me the room to do that.
And by the way, not two, three.
Yeah, three.
Emily,
as
Alexis,
we now know that she sent to
Erica.
Emily.
Yep.
Do that in private. Whoever did this knows that they did.
You know what? You know what I'm remembering? This isn't Alexis making anything up either, because I remember Alexis. So me and I had DM'd Alexis a couple of times just for fun. And she had posted in something about how only 2 people have seen the CRUMBL cookie video or something like that. Or the 2 E's. She had said you had sent this video to the 2 E's. This was before, or I don't know the timeline. But you said you had sent this video to the 2 E's. So I DM'd her and I said, hey, does that mean that she sent it to Emily too? And
It has to.
and Alexa said, yeah. She was like, yeah, Amber sent it to Emily. And now Alexa's coming back all this time later and saying, yeah, she did send to Emily. So there you go. She did send to Emily.
Wrong idiot. Have you considered that AMBERLYNN wrote in her diary that day that she actually didn't send it to Emily?
That's true. I do write down when I don't send stuff to people. Like today I wrote how I didn't send you a copy of Super Mario Jamboree.
Oh, okay.
I write it every single day. I write every single thing I didn't buy you.
Yeah, me too. I love doing
and
that,
they're
actually.
Me too.
Happy that they did it. They're probably sitting back. They're probably laughing. They're watching all the drama go down because they got exactly what they wanted out of doing this. And you know what? Round of applause.
Yay.
Good job. But as for me, I'm taking a step back. A lot of people are doing like 2025 no spend, or have you guys ever heard of like no shave November? Well, I'm about to do like
I've heard of no something November.
No hater comment.
You were in that lady Elizabeth Richardson's. You were in her chat in 2025. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Literally last night.
Yeah, you already broke your little resolution.
Whatever, like January, because I literally just can't do it anymore. I am a happier
And yet you're doing it
person,
now.
and my mental health is so much better, and it improves drastically when I do not pay attention to the things that are being said about me online, because
So
they're
stop
just
going to
wild.
reaction
So
channels
for the
comments
final
all the
last
time.
To clear everything up, I did not leak this video. Tommy and I were never trying to sell it. Tommy didn't leak it.
Yes.
Alexis didn't
Well-
leak it.
No,
I'm
Tommy
not gonna
did.
get the law involved.
Do you know that
Everything
'cause
I'm
she
saying
said
is
she
alleged
didn't?
Yeah.
and based on how I feel, based on experience. I am not saying it was Erica. I am not saying it was
Her face.
Brittany. I am saying that that's how I feel, and that's what makes the most sense to me. Regardless, I'm done. If you've seen the video, supposedly it's blurry and it's muted. If I was to
Supposedly.
leak it, I would have kept the song, because I'm telling you, I feel confident in it. I want you to hear
I-
it in 4K, and I want you to see it in 3K.
Wait a second. We just spent this whole video talking about how she's violated and stuff, and now she's saying she wants
wants you to-
us to hear it in 4K. I love hearing
wanna
stuff in
hear it
4K.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I do love
It's
that.
my favorite resolution to hear things in.
Greedy.
I love
But
it.
I wanted to do that on my time, if I ever decided that. Anyways, I have
I
something.
thought you
I have
loved
to
it so
do.
much.
My girlfriend's coming to visit me tomorrow, and I am
Uh-oh.
so freaking excited. So
Wait, her girlfriend's coming?
I'm telling you, I feel
Wait, her nails are
my
there.
time. If I ever
Uh-oh.
decide.
Uh-oh.
Anyways,
Fingerlyn
I have
has
some
exited
things
the
I have to
chat.
do. My girlfriend's coming to visit me tomorrow, and I am so freaking excited. So I don't really know what I'm gonna film when she's here, if anything. I really want to enjoy my time with her, and I'm really just gonna let all this negativity live within like the reaction hater community, because I'm stepping away. And I think
I
you
do
guys are
love the
gonna see
negativity
that
here.
based on future content. I want to be more positive, and I really want to make content for the people who enjoy watching me because they're genuine supporters. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
So that's about like 20 people, maybe 100 for being generous.
Yep.
Great. So what did we learn today? That Amber has no idea. So Amber's telling us definitively what happened with the cookie crumble video, although she actually does not even know the timeline of things and how things happened. The person that has created and distributed feeder porn in the past didn't do it because she told
'Cause they said
Amber,
so.
I like you a lot. Did I miss anything? I feel like that's all we missed or all we learned.
AMBERLYNN's a massive loser who spends every waking hour watching content about herself. If there's nobody with a large viewership available, she will just watch. She'll just watch anything and everything. It's what she does. Like,
Yep.
what else can we believe? It's got to be what she does all the time.
Yep.
Watch things about herself.
Yep. Very cool and fun existence for Amber. So the next video, which we're due tomorrow, is this is detrimental. Can't believe this happened. And Tommy came to visit me.
Wow.
Just one last thing. The truth about my Cookie Crumble video is only at 35K right now. Opening up about my relationship with Tommy's only at 39K. Those were all they're reach 40K, but she is really struggling to reach 40K. The only time she got above 50K was feeder allegations.
Oh my goodness. And even that wasn't enough to get her too high.
Yeah, I'm going back on semaglutide, 37K after 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, wrapping my mom's gifts, 34K. Yeah.
A video called Did We Break Up only has 42. I mean, damn, look. Dude, traveling with lymphedema at 500 pounds with her biting a burger in the thumbnail only
barely
has 40K.
hit 40K.
What the hell?
Damn.
I don't know. It might be fucking Jover for her.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. Well, AMBERLYNN, it's okay because she has such a strong work ethic. She'll definitely stick to the schedule, and she'll be posting every other day all year, so she'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.